Now in this case, it's pretty easy to see that if you started the timer in onStart, you need to remember to stop the timer in onStop. But that's because we only have one timer. But as you make more Android apps, you're probably going to run into a situation where you're setting up a lot of things in onStart or onCreate, and then tearing down all those things in onStop or onDestroy. For example, maybe you have animations and music and sensors and timers that you need to set up and tear down. If you forget one, that leads to bugs and headaches. So wouldn't it be nice if those classes that manage timers, music, sensors, and animation could be in charge of themselves? For example, if our dessert timer could be in charge of stopping and starting itself at the exact correct times. Well, hold that thought. In 2017, Google announced the Lifecycle Library, with the goal of simplifying working with the activity and fragment lifecycle. Before the Lifecycle Library, the only way to interact with a fragment or activity lifecycle was through the callback methods, which we've explored in this lesson. The Lifecycle Library introduced the Android lifecycle as an actual object, seen here. This new object can be queried and checked for state. What's more, the Lifecycle Library also introduced the Lifecycle Owner interface and the Lifecycle Observer interface. Lifecycle owners are anything that have a lifecycle, represented by that lifecycle object I mentioned before. Activities and fragments are perfect examples of lifecycle owners. I can take my activity, ask for its lifecycle object, and get information about the current state of the activity lifecycle. Lifecycle observers allow objects to observe lifecycle owners. Let's go ahead and take a look now.